Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Here with us is Dynamo head coach Kenny Bundy. Kenny, can you just give us your overall thoughts heading into Sunday's match against Tacoma?
Yeah, we played them a significant amount of times last year. I think both groups have changed a little bit, but it's going to be a tough match. I mean, Wade has a very organized approach. We have a decent amount of video on them as well, so excited because it's going to be a battle.
Yeah. If there are any questions, please use the raise your hand function. Last time you two met was a battle. Has that been in your mind as a coach, or have you tried to, I guess, like the guys and that kind of history that you have between the two teams?
Yeah, I mean, the last game was a playoff game, but I think it hasn't come up. I mean, it's not something that we look back and really focus on because the game is over and it's a new season. Like I said, the groups have changed significantly. So I think that, it's now about preparing ourselves for what we know is a well-coached team and making sure that we have our guys prepared for what they're going to see.
Manny, Joe, go ahead, Manny.
Hey Kenny, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good, good. I know last time, like you mentioned, it was like a knockout game and then that was it and it's even in but with Dynamite, how's the locker room feeling with, is that on their mind or extra motivation for this game?
I mean, I'm sure it is. I don't feel that. I don't sense that. I don't hear that. But I'm sure for the returning guys, there is a bit of that on their mind. I think more than anything, what's really prevalent in the locker room is a consistent performance at home. I think more than anything, we're really fighting to find our rhythm in this season. And it's tough when you drop some games at the beginning of the season, which we didn't do last year. You're working as a team to get back into that rhythm, and we had a spell like that last season where we had a really hot start. We lost. We had a couple of results, and then we went 3 games where we dropped points. So I think more than anything, the feel of the locker room is how important all these games are to get into our rhythm.
And knowing that last game, home game was a tie, but also wanting the penalties with the extra point, is that an extra boost for the guys to push a little bit more this next game, just to make sure just to get the season back on a winning start?
Yeah, I mean, the message after the game from me to media, but also me to the guys was, the execution of the shootout was exactly what we talk about. Now, the execution during the game, it always is going to have its ups and downs. So, I think the motivation of getting 2 points as opposed to 1 is always there. You could see the celebration at the end. You could see that maybe on the night, not everything we had prepared played out, but to get the 2 points, it meant a lot to the guys. It meant a lot to the staff as well. So, yeah, we're coming into this week extremely excited to be back at home because then we go on the road for 2 weeks. So we understand how important home games are.